Hello there, folks. Today I'm going to do a little project. I had a neighbor about 2.5 miles away from here asked that I make a automatic gravity water barrel with nipples similar to what I had made for my pigs. I said I'd be more than happy to do that. So I've got the materials and wanted to show you how I did that. We'll show you some of the materials here. First of all, we've got a hole maker. I marked where I'm going to put those holes, and the hole that I'm going to make will be 1 1/4 inch hole. And these are the nipples that will automatically feed these animals from this barrel. And these, I'll put the holes here. So I'll put the holes here. I'll mark them, put a hole here. And then once I make the hole, I have these universal seals. The 3/4 inch, you can get them on Amazon. I'll put a link in there. Once you drill the hole, a 1 1/4 inch hole, these will fit into the hole. And once it fits in the hole, then this PVC tube, this is 3/4 inch PVC. And on the end of it, I have a smooth end 3/4 inch adapter. So it slips right over the PVC piping. I'll cement it a little later. And then one of these nipples is threaded on the other side. It's an adapter, 3/4 inch to, I think, a 1/2 inch adapter, because these with the threads are a 1/2 inch. They screw right on in there. And then I'll put a little of the tape on there so that it doesn't leak out. But again, I just wanted to show you the process that I'll be doing. So here we go. Pretty simple and pretty hot. Okay. The other one over here. I think I have you in view. That one fell inside, that plug fell inside. I made these holes roughly, say, about 16 or 17 inches from the bottom. I think my neighbor's going to use these for his goats that he has. That's another story that I'll tell you one day. All right, now we have the universal seal. That universal seal has a little lip on it, slightly. And you push that down inside. All right, that's one in. There's the other. Okay, now we have part A done. Part B is to get this in there. It's It's pretty tough to put them in while they're dry. You can wet them up, and I decided to use a little of that PAM, I think that's what it's called. Let me get it here. A little PAM, I guess it's olive oil or something like that. And the reason I'm using that, because even if it gets in the water, it's edible. It wouldn't hurt any of the animals. So I put a little of that on. Swish it on around so I can have it to slide in pretty easily. And there we go, it slides right on in. There we go. Now the water nipple is fixed in place. I made this about 12 inches long because once this water barrel gets full, and I had them spaced apart probably about a foot, they won't hit one another because this is probably about 30 or 40 inches across the diameter or the radius. There we go. And this should pretty much do the trick. So let's get this other one on here. Slip her on. Again, I'm just dry fitting everything right now. I'll take it apart and glue things up, but I like to get dry fit things first. Doesn't help any to have any of that PAM on my hands. Okay, swish that on around there. And that should get things started. And slide it on in. Okay, now that's not going to move. Now the one that I made for the pigs, I have 3 of these nipples on there. And the pigs, they'll bite down on it, and as they bite down, water comes out of this little lip, and they just hang on to it or keep biting on it until they get their fill of water. And the only negative to it is that the pigs had bit down on this thing so well that they had actually pulled one of these out about that far. So that was the only thing that happened. So let me finish this up real quick. A little lesson learned. I was showing you how I had made the hole, and then of course had the PVC 12-inch tube and put a little PAM on it and slid it in. I just wanted to demonstrate that, but the only problem with that is that I had not connected either of these yet. So don't do like I had done. I just did that to show you to go down, but I should not have done that. Put this nipple and the adapter onto the pipe before you do that. Because once you put it down in, as you can see, you're not pulling that out of there. No way. And even if you twist it, the whole seal will turn, won't come loose. So it was just a lesson learned. That was just to demonstrate how easy it is for this to go down once you put a little PAM or some type of soluble oil on the PVC to slide through that rubber seal. So I don't want you to do the same thing I did. Lesson learned. All right, guys, I'll leave a link where you can get these parts from Amazon. The actual PVC you can get at Lowe's or any hardware store like that. It is 3/4 inch PVC, an adapter which is a 3/4 to 1/2 inch adapter, threaded on one end, smooth on the other, so it can fit over the PVC pipe, And the nipples, I think they are already, I think they're 1/2 inch. You'll see it on Amazon. And when you go to buy the pieces parts, take the nipple with you so that when you get to the adapter section, screw it in. You don't have to have the tape on to do it. That way you know you have the right size. All right, guys, have a good one. Thanks for watching.